Today we're going to install this brand new EGR valve on this 2007 Jeep Wrangler. Alright, just made a video of how to remove the old one. Here it is, pretty beat up. I did a smoke test on this Wrangler and it was leaking from right here, from that seal, right up here. So, there's the new one. Here is the replacement part number. There it is, from AutoZone. Provided brand new metal gasket and the gasket for the EGR pipe, and as well for brand new bolts. The long one will go on this backside one, the short one will go on this front one. Alright, so let's get it started. We're going to put in this gasket here and put the bolt in the back through the back one. Yeah, it's going to be pretty tough. It was a tough one to get it out. It's going to be a tough one to get it in. I'm not going to lie to you. I think first thing we're going to do is connect the pigtail that's on here, and we'll work this gasket and bolt into place. Alright, we have to thread this in a little bit. Pull the gasket as you thread in the bolt. There it is. Let's take it over here and let's go ahead and connect it. Alright, getting this pigtail connected to this sensor, it's going to be a mission on its own. Swear. I don't know how I'm going to get that connected. Alright, so I've been struggling to put this sucker on. I've tried it upside down. I've tried it like this. So the way I have this set up right now, I don't know if it's going to work or not, but I'm going to give it a try. This is a wire, this is to open up the cars when they're locked. It's kind of like a metal rod, a flexible metal rod, and right now I have it grabbed onto the pigtail, and I just have it like looped here and looped there and pinned there, so that way it kind of grabs this pigtail and it's pointing towards me. I am going to try to connect this right now. It looks like it might work. It's holding on by the pigtail. I just gotta compress that in and lock that safety switch on there. Nice, it worked. Because this has so much tension on there, I was able to pull this on, and there it's locked. And I put the safety lock on there. Now I'm gonna remove my contraption. Holy crap, that makes it so much easy. There it is. And all I did was just put a hook. I seen a video online where they used long needle nose pliers, but it had a bend to it. And with that, they were able to pull it and slap it on there. But I did it a different way and it worked. Now we just got to put this bolt into place. There it is. And we'll try to thread that on there. Then we'll grab our stubby 10 mil, which is, I have a bunch of them here. This is it right here. This one's the shortest one I got. See? So we'll use this one to tighten up that bolt, and then we'll put in the other one and we'll put that one down there. Alright, I put the bottom one in. The top one is just lined up, but I wasn't able to get it in there. I'm going to give this a tighten down. Let's see if hopefully that helps me out. Hopefully it like aligns this EGR valve properly, and then we're able to get that back bolt on there. But for now, this is the process here. Back and forth using the little stubby. On this one I have enough room to actually use a ratchet, so I'm gonna just try to use this as much as possible to help me out. Alright, so I had a code 456 for EVAP small leak and EGR positioning sensor circuit high, EGR control circuit. So we're going to go ahead and clear those. It's for the EGR and small EVAP leak, which the EGR was stuck open. That's where you slightly get that small leak. There it is. Just needs a drive cycle and we are good to go. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Just want to make a video, or showing the EGR. There it is, pretty filthy. Trying to see if we could look in there, but it's pretty disgusting. Yep. So corroded down here. This had to go. All right, I tried to put in the old retainer clips on there and one that I had. But other than that, everything's pretty good. Everything's pretty solid. We'll clear that check engine and we're good to go. All right, finished tying up the back one. All right, now we'll tie up this lower one. And we'll put in the gasket here and the 2 bolts. Perfect. Here's the gasket. There's the 2 dirty bolts. I'm gonna clean them up with a wire brush. All right, I just try to clean them up as much as possible with that wire brush. Something's better than nothing. Let's go ahead and install these now. I'll slide in the gasket and put a bolt through it to hold it into place. Then I'll put the other bolt into place. All right, and there is the first one. I just held the gasket with one and the bolt, put in the bolt with the other 2 fingers. Next we'll put in the gasket on the other side. I'm just holding it up, putting it in, throwing it in. All right, I'm just using multiple extensions here to be able to get to it. This extension acts like a swivel, but you could also lock it into place. I like this right here. So is this one here. So this one will give me a little bit more of an angle as well. Oh, I guess not. It's just this one. But now we'll secure both of these 8mm bolts and secure this down. And the other one as well. And this one as well. Perfect. And we are set. Sucker's all rusted. All right, and there it is. Now, on the previous video, I removed the oxygen sensor just because it was a little in my way. The butt of it is like directly in my way. It's like taking up half of this space here. So I removed that just to make it a little bit easier. Now we'll put this sucker back into place. All right, and I'm using the oxygen sensor removal tool to be able to get that tightened. It is a 7/8, but it has a slit on the side. Once we have that done, this will clip right into this little pinhole right here. There was a zip tie right there, so we'll put a zip tie back on that. All right, zip tie is into place. See it there? Everything is bolted up. Everything is nice and secured. Everything is connected. Next, we got to put in the wheel well cover, and we're pretty much set. All right, so here's the wheel well. We'll slap that into place. There is a bolt that goes to it that goes right through here. Of course, the wheel well has to go in there first. All right, so we're gonna use a 10mm socket to secure that into place. You want to work it all in here first. You want to work all that sucker in there. There's a little crease in here that has to go in there, otherwise it will not let you put that into place. Here's the little retainer clips. We're gonna start putting in the retainer clips all the way around. One here. Probably gonna need both hands for this. All right, so there's one there, one here, one there, one there. I believe one goes right here, but it did not have one there. This one also had clips. This one has a little clip like right there. Has to slide into there. And then, all right, I got that back bolt worked in. This one as well. Now just working in that back one. It's real tedious because you have to be back and forth, but we're knocking it out. Gaskets in between, bolts right there, and we're putting the bolt on the back. That's the hardest one, honestly.